Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. We are talking of Pure Excel International Maths by Mr. Kamotho. And today and in this video, I want us to explain something to do with example 11 of Pure Mathematics 3 on page 132. And we need to understand one thing, that previously we have heard that if you have a function u times v, then dy dx is given by u dv dx plus v du dx, and that is just what we call the product. This is simply the product rule as it is widely referred. So in example 11, we have the function y is equals to e raised to the power 4x sine squared 3x. Show that dy dx is equals to e raised to the power 4x sine 3x bracket a cosine 3x plus b sine 3x, as it is seen. Well, I have outlined what could be our u. You can see this is one term multiplied by another one. Our u is e raised to the power 4x, and directly du dx is k, which is for e raised to the power 4x. And our v is sine 3x, which is squared, and dv dx is, first of all, we need to differentiate the entire function, which is 2 sine 3x, of course, raised to power 1. There is no point of writing to power 1, times the derivative of the internal function. And the derivative of sine 3x is 3 cosine 3x. There we have something. So dy dx, as widely known, is u dv dx, and our u is e raised to the power 4x. dv dx is, if you open this bracket, you're going to have 2 times 3, which is 6. 6 sine 3x, 6 sine 3x, sine 3x, cosine 3x, plus what? Plus now v, which is our v sine squared 3x, sine squared 3x, multiplied by the derivative of u, which is times 4 e raised to the power 4x. Fine. Having seen that, we have dy dx, which is, now we attempt to open the bracket, which is 6e raised to the power 4x sine 3x cosine 3x plus 4 e raised to the power 4x sine squared 3x. And that is it. Of course, with that, we can talk of e 6e 4x sine 3x cosine 3x as one term, plus 4 e raised to the power 4x sine squared 3x as another term. But what is common? Let us find out what could be common. And before we go even to what is common, we would talk of what are we expected to give our answer in terms of. If you revisit that answer, that expression, we have e raised to the power 4x sine 3x outside the bracket, and we just have to obey that because that's what we're supposed to show. So our dy dx eventually e raised to the power 4x could be common because we have that term here. We can find that term here, and we can find that term here. So e raised to the power 4x is common. What about sine 3x? We can find sine 3x there, and there is sine 3x there. So sine 3x is also very common. So when we have this common factor, inside the bracket we have 6 divided by 1 is obviously 6. And then sine 3x cos 3x divided by sine 3x is cosine 3x plus what? 4 divided by 1 is 4. Of course, the rest is common. E4x doesn't repeat because it's just common. Sine squared 3x divided by sine 3x is simply sine 3x. And entirely, that is what we are supposed to show, whereby we have written it, because the question was, show that dy dx is given by e4x sine 3x, which is over here, into bracket a cosine 3x plus b sine 3x. So that is it, and you can clearly see that this is the required form. Now we can conclude and say this is the required form, with a being equals to 6 and b being equals to 4, because you can see our a, which was supposed to be this, and you can see our b, which is supposed to be given in the final answer. So there we are. We have been able to express in that form. And again, I keep repeating that visit my YouTube channel, Pearson and Excel International Maths by Mr. Kamotho. Subscribe, share widely, and of course like. All right.